up? Are we back?
What's up? I'm John.
Hey, Sean.
Oh, John with a J.
Oh, John. John, what's up?
Yeah, you were talking to Jesse over here. He's still on his phone having technical difficulties.
Story of my fucking life. Everything around me that has to do with anything technical just somehow malfunctions. So it's probably me.
No, I don't know if it's. We're not gonna put the fault on you, first of all, Fia. No, we'll just blame it on our faulty Wi-Fi here. But we got everything worked out now. And I know Jesse was having an amazing interview with you. A couple things I want to touch on real quick, because you said some amazing things just about finding Groundsounds and how it supports artists. Real quick, can you just tell me real quick what you guys were touching on about you were the fresh new feature of the day and how that felt to you real quick? Sorry.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now you can actually hear what I have to say. But yeah, so I was saying that I just released my first single off of an upcoming album. And with the pandemic and just life, it's the first song I've put out in a while. And for anyone who's an artist or knows anything about release day, there's always like obviously an element of excitement, but also a little bit of stress and nerves because you don't really know how the song's going to do, if it's going to pop off, what press is going to come through. So to wake up and see someone as freaking awesome as Groundsounds, who I've been following for a long time, to see that I was their fresh feature is like, what? That's like the best way to the day that you could possibly start. And so I appreciate it so much, and I know my fans do. And again, like I have followed Groundsounds for a while because as a new artist, I'm always looking for other new artists, and I appreciate platforms such as yourself give artists a voice and a chance to share what they, dedicate their life to. So
we at Groundsounds, we're so thankful for you amazing artists, and we're thankful that when you wake up, you saw that you're a fresh feature of the day, and that you've been here supporting us, guys. It's so cool to hear the stories about how fresh independent artists are discovering us, because we're absolutely here to support you all, and it's cool that we got to support your latest fresh new single, Still Love You. I know Jesse was picking back up on Jesse over here. He's still frustrated. We're going to figure out that Wi-Fi. We're going to get it figured out. Don't worry. But we're excited figuring out how we wanted to hear about your creative process for this song and creating this fresh new single. Tell us a little about it.
It's kind of funny actually because I put an album out in 2018 and it got a lot of attention, and we were on the cover of Billboard, and I had a great team behind me. And so coming off of that, it was kind of like, okay, pressure's on. Yeah. What are you going to do now? And then, as we all know, this last year and a half has been crazy, and we've been shut down, and I was supposed to be on a tour, obviously got canceled. Yeah. So I was kind of at a loss, and I never sat down and set out to write an album or to even start making music again. To be honest, I was just coping with life.
Yeah, with the change, right? It was abrupt.
Yeah, and just I've always been an artist who writes and creates regarding things that are real to me and things that are going on in my existing present moment. And so that was a cope. It's my way to kind of praise, deal with my thoughts. It's almost meditative for me. So I actually sat down, and I can usually tell if a song has any potential within about 20 minutes. I usually write the basis of a song in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
So sat down, busted out a first draft, cried on my piano. And then I'll take that to my producer.
Did you say cried?
Cry, of course, cry.
It's an emotional song. Is this based on some truth or reality? Is this based on a lover of yours, or what's the deal?
Unfortunately, it is. And without going into too much detail, it wasn't a great experience, but it taught me that, when you enter into any sort of relationship and you're risking it all and you're giving your heart, and I love very wildly. I'm gonna love the shit out of you.
What's up? Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
So sometimes with that comes a lot of heartbreak, obviously. So the song is just kind of reflective of that, it's loving and giving your heart away. And if they handle it with, the utmost care and they do their best and it still breaks, then, it's better to have loved and lost than never loved at all, right?
We got a fresh new single out of it. What's up? I'm loving it. Yeah.
Interview because of it. So thank you, fucker.
Yeah. What's up? yeah, so you're crying on your piano. Did you create the song, like, did you write it first? Like, were you just playing on your piano and you had a melody? Or, like, did you write the song and then you got on your piano? Or what's up?
Yeah, so I'm so melody based. I used to be a dancer before I became a singer. So I'm just so about, like, the melody and the beat. And then I just kind of get the basis of that, because it's also just emotion based for me. And then I just kind of fill in the lyrics as I, lock in the melody, and then usually go back and there's a few rounds of edits. But yeah, I usually start with the melody. And then it's funny because I write, probably because I'm on the piano as well, I write a lot of, like, almost ballad sounding, like, types of songs. And then where the magic really happens is I bring it into my producer, Sam J. Garfield, also an incredible artist. And he's the one that kind of helps me, and that from there the song takes on a whole new direction, a whole new life, and we really bring out its truest potential.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about your grind, your hustle. Now we got this first single out. What are the hopes and aspirations for this, and what are you currently working on? What else? What have we got coming in the mix?
Absolutely. So this song, like I said, was my first song from an album that I'm dropping in early 2022.
Okay.
And that project is called Red Umbrella. And I say project because it's truly that. It's very much a journey of what I've been through. Every song is very different from the next, but it all kind of fits together like a puzzle and tells a bigger story. So that will drop in probably late January. But as of now, so Still Love You is our first single, and just being, again, it's a weird time.
We just met. Oh, you're just single. My bad, Fia. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, you're so cute. But yeah, so it was the first single, and again, like, you don't know, it's been a while since I've been on the scene as far as putting music out. But the crazy thing is as of, I want to say yesterday or the day before, Still Love You actually got more streams in its first couple weeks than my entire first album. So
You're ready. You're right there. It's coming, right?
So it's been exciting, and I'm proud of that song, but it's just also exciting because as amazing as it is, there's so much more. So I just dropped another single last Friday, which if you haven't heard, check it out. It's called Don't Shame Me. And this is actually one of my favorites. And I
haven't checked that out. My apologies. I feel behind the scenes right now. Don't Shame Me.
Yes, Don't Shame Me. And actually, I had a big announcement today, and I guess this might be the best place to do it.
Let's hear it.
But I am actually dropping a music video for Don't Shame Me this Friday. So
boom, what's up? We got the exclusive, dropping it on Groundsounds. You heard it right here first from Fia. Let them know. What was it like shooting the music video? What's the theme behind it? Tell us.
It was so fun. So I have another music video out from my first album, and it was like very intricate, like deep emotional storyline, and it did great things. We actually we were in like film festival and the Hollywood Music Video Awards.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry, I'm listening. I'm sorry. You got me. I got Don't Shame You on here. Start off a little soulful vibe. I mean, I'm cutting you off, but I'm cutting you off with your own music, right? I'm like, wait a second.
Fine. That's the only way to cut me off is with my own music.
Yeah. We got a music video for this, huh? Let's hear it. What's up, Fia? Ooh. Ooh. Girl, you got some soul in your voice. I didn't hear that in the Still Love You. Okay, you switching it up now. What's up? Yeah, I like it. Tell me a little bit more about Don't Shame Me. Let's hear about this song.
Yeah, so we actually, we just had fun with that one. It was my goal to just go in there. I have a great team. So, everything from stylists to the videographer and my director and everybody, we just went in with the goal of having a blast, doing some wild shit, because Don't Shame Me is kind of like an FU to anything that just doesn't serve you anymore. Whether that's a relationship, that's like, the ways of the industry, like everything's always trying to box you in, tell you how to be, tell you what to do. And it's like, some of that shit just doesn't fly anymore. And so Shame Me is like a tribute to that. And so the video It's wild, it's fun, like it's definitely like off the wall a little bit, but it's hot and it's
Where'd you film it at? What's the background? Got to tell us a little something. We'll give some.
okay, so we filmed it in LA.
Okay.
Really dope locations downtown. And I actually don't even want to give that away, but it's just fun, it's flashy, it's I think it's what people have been wanting from Fia Nyxx. So I finally gave them a little taste.
Hey, you got me moving right now. It's in the background. Like, that's why I'm like, what's up? You feel that, Jesse? Oh, Jesse. We need to get Jesse back in here. He's upset about that Wi-Fi. I can feel, but that's okay. We need to figure out Don't Shame Me, though. Music video dropping this Friday. That. And Red Umbrella. Tell us a little bit more about this project. Jesse, you know about Red Umbrella, right?
Yeah, so Red Umbrella comes out, that's the title of the album.
Jesse back in here. You remember Jesse? We gotta get Jesse back in here, Fia, right? What's up?
Yeah.
I know he was really excited to talk to you. You did a lot of preparation.
I know.
Well, that's fully took over, man.
Well, only because of the Wi-Fi. But we got to hear about Red Umbrella. I'm gonna hand it over now.
All right.
Yeah. What's up? Tell about Red Umbrella. Hear about Red Umbrella. Come on.
All right. Let's hear about Red Umbrella.
Yeah. So, like I said, like I never sat down to like create an album, but over the last year, because I wasn't touring, I was sitting in my room and in the studio, you know, making music. And Red Umbrella was the first time I've ever, because, you know, previously I was with Sony, so I had a writing team and I had, you know, a deal, and I even had, you know, just my upper management very controlling. Always been a little bit of a rebel, but, you know, they tried to, and it's all good because it gave me a basis. But Red Umbrella was the first time I was not trying to be any one genre. I wasn't trying to be a specific artist. I wasn't trying to fit in any boxes. I was just openly creating. And it's crazy because when you do that, or when I did that, it really just opens up new doors and new avenues that you didn't really know you had. So all of a sudden, you know, I'm tapping into different genres and I'm realizing that, you know, I have all these other assets and influences, and it's like, suddenly, you know, this whole other beast came out, and the music was just, it was just fun. It was fun because I think also, artists, you know, it's a career now, so there's a business side to it, and sometimes in that you lose like the fun creative part. So because I was like rushed to get it out, I wasn't like, you know, like squeezing it in between tour dates. It was just me just creating openly and freely, and just wild, amazing shit that I didn't know I could do came out. So Umbrella is exactly that. It's like, it's an umbrella. It's all encompassing of who I am as an artist and what I have to say.
Now, this comes out in the spring of 2022, correct? The full project.
Yes, the full project.
Okay, I just want to make sure on that it wasn't out yet. All right, but hey, so that was kind of one of the things I wanted to ask you about is, so with what you just said, it sounds like this upcoming project is really a new chapter for you as a musician, as an artist. What was that like typical of that? People were very like trying to tell you how to make your music and what to write about and stuff like that. Was that kind of, I guess, the normal before you made this project?
Absolutely. I mean, even from the beginning of my career, I actually, before I was even a solo artist, I was in a girl group with Interscope, and it was like an EDM type of group, and we had
it called?
It was called She.
She. Okay.
Yeah, and it was short-lived, but like in like the 6 months that we were popping, and it was fun. Hey. I was really young. I was just excited to be in the scene. You know, it wasn't at all. I love EDM music, but you know, like Don't Shame Me. I have more of like a soul and R&B thing that wants to come out.
That's just not your jive or your path.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're finding your new voice. Soulful. A new sound. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I mean, it was great and it was fun, and it was a blessing because the first time I stepped into a recording studio at all, I was like, this is what I want to do. This is it. So, you know, being in that experience, and I realized like I want this more than I want to breathe. And so when that kind of ended, I had to kind of start over, and I did it as a solo artist, and again kind of fell into the right people and had a distribution deal and a writing team through Sony. And, you know, so obviously because I was so new, I was very reliant on them. And even though I had my visions and we did more of what I wanted, it was still very much controlled. Yeah. And so it was a little bit scary, but also exhilarating when I realized, like, nobody's telling you anything anymore. Like, you just do what you want to do. And so, and also again, because it wasn't like for the purpose of like busting out an album, there was no pressure. I was just creating. It was the first time I was allowed to do that. And now
there's freedom, right?
Freedom, it really is. Ironically, in a year where we were very much locked down. Imagine that.
It's definitely been a strange year and a half for everyone. I definitely feel like you're a perfect example. Everybody seems to be betting on themselves more. Seems to be trying to go and do those things because I think a lot of us realize that we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen in a month, a year, 10 years, however that. I think a lot of us realize that
we realize how awesome we are and that we should be betting on ourselves anyway. We know that we're number one. You see how awesome Jesse is?
Yes.
You know how awesome my house we are? We're just realizing it. We're like, you know what? They're going to shut us down. They can't stop us. We have greatness inside of us. We're going to bet on ourselves. What's up?
Don't shame me no more.
No more. So I guess what I wanted to ask you about with last year and everything that happened, it sounds like obviously this caused a lot of bet on yourself and go for it type of attitude. What was it like interacting with the fans, not being able to go out on tours and stuff like that? How did that change at all? Or what was the,
totally.
What happened?
Yeah, so it's just funny how things work because right before the pandemic, I actually got a major booking agent. And again, like, this is a milestone in my career I had been working years for. And so my tour was filling in, things were looking great. I was going to be a little bit international again. And like, it was exciting. And then one by one, everything got canceled. So it was just an extra element of like disheartening because, you know, this was a tour that was going to be bigger than anything I'd done in the past. So that sucked. But to be honest with you, I've always been pretty good at, or tried to be, really close with my fans and really honest and always keep it real. Obviously there's a lot of glitz and glam and I love that too, but like I try to always be real and personal with my fans. And so I tried to just keep honoring that, you know, online. Luckily we have like the ability even to do this kind of stuff. So I did host on my birthday in 2020. I did a live concert that was really
When's
fun.
your birthday?
April. Actually, you should guess. What sign do you think I am?
You know where I was going with this. You're a Taurus. You're not a Taurus. You're right. You're a
Taurus.
Taurus? You're a Taurus?
Yeah.
Yeah. You a little stubborn, I can tell. So.
A little stubborn, a little fiery.
I'm a Taurus. Take
April,
one to know one, see?
April 24th.
April 24th. I'm May 9th. I'm a May.
Oh, you are also a Taurus? Are you?
Yeah, I'm a Taurus. It takes one to know one, right?
Yeah, right. That's why.
I'm a little fiery. What is this around your neck? What piece of jewelry is this? What do you have?
Oh my God, yeah. So this is actually an umbrella.
Ah, hey!
Yeah, that's cool.
Right on. Look, that coming full circle for you real quick. That's a silver one though.
Yeah, Mom got me this actually before the album was even a thing. Once we decided for sure that was the path and that we had enough for an album and then came up with this, you know, the theme and the title, and I haven't taken it off. So this is like.
Are you out in LA?
Jewelry though. I'm like, I always have like 1,000 rings on and they
Oh, I got this. Are you out in LA? Where are you, Fia?
I'm in Los Angeles.
You are in LA.
Yeah.
You pouring in. It sounds like you're pouring into yourself, like, and you're like sowing in, like you're gonna reap, right? It's all gonna come. You're already starting to, right? You're already making these connections. You're very blessed. Yeah.
That's exactly right. I love that you can recognize that. Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like, you know, it's been. My grandma put it great. She said it's a 10-year overnight success story.
Right. I hear that. I'm on that 15 years.
You're grinding, and, you know, people don't see that. And then it's like, it appears that it just happened overnight. And it's like, well, in a sense, yes, because when it finally hits. But I've been at this for a minute.
Are you originally from LA? Tell us. You don't mind us.
No, I'm actually from Denver.
Okay, Denver. Right. How long have you been out in LA for?
A long time. I'd say probably like 10 years, but I've bounced around a lot. I actually went back to Denver for a while and ended up writing my first album there. And then I travel a lot. But yeah, so like on and off 10 years.
Bet. That's exciting. We're excited. We're looking forward. We're really excited to look forward to Red Umbrella. But really, Don't Shame Me, music video dropping this Friday.
This Friday, baby.
Hey, exclusive on this interview, by the way. I love it. I love it.
And for those of you just joining, we were going to announce this later today, but I don't know a better time than right now. So Don't Shame Me music video this Friday, September 24th. First video from this album. So that's pretty exciting.
We are excited for that because that's a soulful track. I'm looking forward to this video that you filmed out in LA that you haven't told us too much about. You got us excited, anticipating this for sure. What else would we normally do when wrapping up these interviews, Jesse Alley?
I mean, obviously, we want to hear one last thing, really, before we go into social media promotion and stuff like that. I really want to know, what do you have planned, obviously, for the rest of 2021 and beyond? I know at the beginning of 2022, we got your Red Umbrella project coming out, but are you going to tour for that? What's going on with this?
Yeah, so actually, before the year's even up, I have a few big shows. So if you're in the area, on October 7th, I'm actually performing in Parker, Colorado. And then I have an awesome show on Halloween, October 31st in Denver. Really awesome bash. Actually, I think Clay in here in the chat, he won my social media contest and we're flying him out.
Hey, shout out to Clay.
Hey. So yeah, big Halloween party, costume party. I'm actually also debuting my next music video for another single I'm releasing called Gemini, which comes out October 29th. So we'll be doing that as well at the show, a sneak peek. And then I have a Christmas show in December. And then I also have a New Year's Eve show, which I'm not allowed to announce yet, but stay tuned for that.
Fia, we gotta get you to Columbus, Fia.
Let's go. Let's go.
When you come in here, you gotta come visit us in the Midwest.
We can do like an in-studio interview.
You already know. In-studio, maybe a little performance too. We gotta look that up sooner than later. We gotta figure that out. We gotta connect those dots. That'd be awesome.
Absolutely. Let's figure that out. So yeah, and then hopefully next year. I mean, it's just all so weird right now because things are still so
right.
Hopefully, once the album drops, we go back to what we were supposed to do 2 years ago and tour that baby.
And then you're stopping in Columbus when that tour happens. When the tour happens, let's get in Columbus. Let's squeeze in Columbus. Figure that out.
It's done. Consider it done.
Bet.
All right.
Bet.
We'll hold you to it on that.
All right.
We really want to thank you for coming on and taking this interview with us. It's been really cool, obviously, getting a perspective of somebody who's now been a fresh feature of ours and honestly didn't know until the morning of, like you said. It's been cool. It's been great. We really appreciate it. Shout out, where do they need to find you? Where's your website, social media, all that?
So it's all super easy. So fianyxx.com is my website. If you go there, you can find, anything you need from there. Obviously Fia Nyxx on Spotify. That's what we're really going for right now. Our streams are kicking ass. So continue to help us with that. Stream the new music. Check out the video next Friday. Also, obviously follow my Instagram, Fia Nyxx Music with an X. And yeah, all the branding, pretty much Fia Nyxx across the board. You should be able to find me. So pretty simple.
All right. Well, Fia, thank you so much for coming on and taking the time. We really appreciate it. John, you got anything else for you want to go?
No, I was saying bye, Fia. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. And again, thank you for what you do for artists and giving us this platform and just the energy you bring. It's very much appreciated.
We appreciate you, Fia. Don't Shame Me. Check it out next Friday. Red Umbrella dropping next year, 2022.
We'll be in contact. We want to get you a watch.
Cheers. Get your Groundsounds watch. Cheers.
Oh yeah.
We'll
definitely get this out to you.
Yes.
All right, we'll figure it out. I don't want to give out no info on live, but hey, thank you so much for coming in, guys, for watching. Thank you for jumping in and just spending a little bit of time with us today, checking out the studio. I mean, guys, we're here. We are Groundsounds. We are here for music, art, and culture, and all artists around the world. Doesn't matter what level, mainstream, low stream, indie, whatever. We're here for you guys. We want to make sure that you guys know, obviously, the freshest of the fresh. Thank you again, Fia, for coming on. We will talk to you later, and we'll see you in Columbus.
Let's see you. Yeah, see you then. Have a good one, guys.
All right, take it easy, guys.
Bye.